Hey guys, Tuesday, February 21st.
In 1 mile, exit right.
I'm over here in East Syracuse, New York. Just about 3 miles from the Goodyear commercial tire dealer here. Gonna be getting some new steer tires on this truck. And so far I've checked on my load that was supposed to be able to pick up today, but it's not looking good. I got a message this morning that they didn't even have production on the product that I needed. So yes, probably not going to work out with me picking up that trailer, which is unfortunate. That means I'm going to have to come back up here on Thursday and pick it up for a Friday delivery, and we're supposed to have a pretty good storm Thursday, Friday, so we'll see how that works out. But on the other hand, I get up here and get these tires on, get back home. It's let's see, it's 12:53. I got a 2 o'clock appointment. If I can get out of here by 3, I'll be home by 5:30, so that'll allow me to get down to Reedsville, Pennsylvania for my class I got to go to tomorrow. Well, we'll see how all that is going to play out here in the next hour or two with getting these tires on. .8 miles, turn right on Fisher Road, and then we'll be at Goodyear. Here's Interstate 481. We're going underneath. Too bad there wasn't an exit right here. Fisher Road. If I remember right, I think there's a gas station on the corner.
In 1/4 mile, turn right.
This is Butternut. Should be the next road, I believe. Oh yeah, Burn Dairy, yeah, that's what was on the corner. And there I see Goodyear. Very good. I know they're going to want me to drop my trailer somewhere back here. And it looks like it's starting to rain a little bit harder now that we're going to get out. That's how it always works, right?
Arriving at destination on right.
Let's see what they got going on back here. All right, I'm gonna go check in and see what's going on. All right, well, we got our steer tires on at Goodyear up in Syracuse, and headed back home. Gonna get home, get into my pickup truck and drive down to Reedsville, Pennsylvania, get a hotel tonight, and take my class in the morning. wasn't able to pick up my load. They're still waiting on production, so probably it's not going to be loaded till Thursday, which is unfortunate because looks like the weather's going to be pretty crappy Thursday and Friday, so whether I can make it there and pick it up and get it up delivered to Vermont, that's another question. And if the roads get icy, which they may, you never know with our governor, she may shut the damn roads down, to trucks anyway. You never know. So we'll see what happens. In any case, I'm going to get on home and get down to Reedsville and take my class tomorrow. And hopefully be on my way home by about 1 o'clock. And get home tomorrow evening and see what happens on Thursday as far as the weather. So I don't plan on leaving my house until I've been have the truck shut down for at least 34 hours. So I'll be getting home about 6 o'clock tonight. It's probably going to stop for fuel, make sure this thing's full of fuel. So it's one thing I don't have to worry about if I go out in the bad weather. And so 6 o'clock Tuesday night. That means I can't go nowhere till 4 a.m. Thursday morning. So that'll excuse me, that'll reset my hours back to 70 hours. Anyway, it's a pretty nice day. I've got 42 right now. Had some rain and a little bit of thunder. Didn't see any lightning or anything, but heard a little bit of thunder earlier when they were putting the tires on up there in Syracuse. It was up to about 48. Now the temperature's starting to drop again. Yeah, it was a little bit of hail up around Syracuse while I was getting my tires on. But riding much smoother, as smooth as you can ride on this bumpy road. This road is really bumpy right here. They cut all these strips out in the road, like expansion joints, I guess, and then they filled them with blacktop. And now they're just bumps. They're probably going to repave this summer, I would imagine. That seems to be the pattern. They cut all these, I don't know if they're expansion joints or what they are. But they cut them out, and then they usually pave over it after that. We'll actually be getting up to, I think right up here, we'll be getting onto the pavement they put on last year. So, should smooth out a bit, I think. Might be up a little ways yet. I've been experimenting with this camera here. This is a 360 degree camera, meaning that it's taking video 360 degrees around, but you have to take the footage and put it into their app, the Insta360 app, and then reframe it how you want it, where you want it to look, and move it around and all that kind of stuff. So I'm learning how to work it a little bit better. Does pretty good, I guess. I mean, the picture is not quite as clear as some of the other cameras I used in the past, but it allows me to do a little bit more than I was doing. You know, I can't be touching any cameras or anything while I'm driving, so this is a, I guess it's a compromise in compromising a little bit of quality video for being able to see around a little bit more. And no, the road did not get smooth yet. So the lens on this camera is, there's a lens on each side. It's a fisheye lens. That's how it accomplishes the 360 degree video. and it stitches the two pictures together. And right now I have it set in a mode where each lens is exposing separately because it's much brighter out front of the truck than it is in the truck. So you may see a line or a place where the kind of the brightness changes if I move the camera around. So that's just the exposure setting I have on there to enable you to be able to see me and see the road. Because if I expose for out front, it gets a pretty dark picture inside the cab. But here comes the new road here. There we go. Got rid of those bumps. Riding smooth now. Much, much better. Should be coming up on the rest area here. I didn't see anything flashing. I didn't see the lights of flashing because it's also a weight station. I know they were opened up north earlier today on the southbound side. Up there just south of Syracuse, there's an inspection station. They were open this morning there as I was going north. They were closed when I came back down. And the lights are not flashing, which is nice. That means we ain't gotta go in. Yeah, we're gonna stop down at Castle Creek. I think I'm gonna stop at Castle Creek. I don't feel like going all the way down to the TA in Binghamton. It'll take me an extra 30 minutes to get down there and get back up and get home. And I really kind of need to get going. We'll see. I could stop at Castle Creek, or I could stop up on I-88 at the Morabito. They may be, I don't know. We'll see. I might just go on home and get fuel later. I was thinking it maybe be a good idea to have a full tank of fuel, but it can wait. I've got over half a tank now, so it's not like I'm hurting for it, and it's not going to get real cold, so maybe we just won't worry about it. See what happens. See, I'll make up my mind when I get to the exit. Yeah. Using one of these pumps you gotta hold the whole time. You only can do one side at a time. Yeah, so I decided to stop and fill up here at Castle Creek. It's right on the way. It's actually only 2 cents a gallon more than going all the way down to the TA. They do not have diesel exhaust fluid here, so I don't really need it. I got over 3/4 of a tank of that. That'll last all week. Thinking I should take probably about 100 gallons. Something like that. We'll see. All right. I can tell this tank's getting about full. We got 46, 47. So we'll leave that handle in. Go over and fill up the other tank. And then come back and top this one. That's usually how I do it when you got these pumps that you have to do one side at a time. And we want regular diesel. So they got diesel and biodiesel here. Ooh, this handle I can get the catch. Anyway, I decided to stop and get fuel. This way I'm full. I don't have to worry about it on Thursday when the weather's bad. Just have to worry about going and get my load picked up and getting it up to Vermont. And we'll see. Boy, this truck needs a bath. One of these days I'll get a chance to get into the Blue Beacon down in Binghamton again and get it washed. It's about the only place to get it washed that does a halfway decent job. They don't do a great job, but they do an alright job. Yeah, when I get home I'm going to check the weather one more time to see what it's looking like for making that trip down and back. I don't want to get stuck somewhere coming home tomorrow night. We'll see. Should be all right. I got four-wheel drive. I got me a four-wheel drive pick-em-up truck. I can go anywhere, right? Yeah, right. All right, we're up to 80 gallons. I think we're going to get just about 90. That's my prediction. This tank here sounds like it's getting close to being full. There we go. There we go. 86 gallons so far. Top this tank. Okay. We're at 87.496. Top this tank. $90.255. So I'm paying $3.70 a gallon for this fuel. And the pump price is actually $5.19. That's not bad. All right, we made it to Reedsville, Pennsylvania. Going up to the room, we're on the 4th floor. It is 12:56 a.m. Gonna be a short night. There we go. All right, here's the room. 2 queen beds. Pretty nice sized TV, desk, and coffee station, mini fridge, microwave, and bathroom. Everything looks pretty clean. Pretty clean. All right. Time to go to bed. We got class in about 7 hours, so we got to sleep for about 6 of those. We'll sleep 6 hours and get up, take a shower, hit the breakfast downstairs, go to class. All right, guys. It is Wednesday morning. Let's take a look outside. Other way. Oh. All right. Motel's right on the edge of a neighborhood. Wow. Not snowing yet. It's supposed to be snowing here. Oh well. It is 7:15. Time to head over. Well, head downstairs first and see what they have for breakfast, and then head to class for 8 o'clock. That was a short night, guys. Whew. I'm going to have to deal with a lot of wintry weather getting home, too. Yuck. Alrighty, guys. So we got done with our class for another 3 years. And it went okay. I'm on the road already. It is 11:45. So we've had some snow. Roads are a little slushy right here. So it's probably going to be an interesting ride home. We'll see how it goes. I just found out something at the end of class, that I am only 21,000 miles away from my million-mile safe driving with Landstar. So that's something. Probably shouldn't even ask, because now I'm so close. If something happens, I'm going to be disappointed. We are going to start heading north here. We've got to jump on 322 east over to 522 east. And head up towards I-80. So the highway here don't look too bad. Got a little bit of slime on it, not too much. this is supposed to all change to rain and maybe some sleet here. Hoping that it's not going to get too bad as I get further north, because it's going to make a long ride home. Yeah, I'm kind of beat because I didn't get into the hotel till very late last night. And though the room was comfortable, you still, you know how it is when you get to a hotel or something, you know, it's not your usual sleeping arrangement, so I didn't really sleep as good as I could, I guess. So, I get home this evening, or whenever I make it home, and I've got till, well, probably leave sometime tomorrow afternoon after the weather calms down a little bit. All this stuff is moving to the east and the northeast. They had a winter storm warning for Waterbury, Vermont, where I take the load to. So once the ice and snow quits tomorrow, it's supposed to quit tomorrow by noon at where I live. So after that, I'll probably head out and pick up my trailer going up to Vermont, and wander my way up there. Hopefully the storm will be over. I think they have a winter storm warning in Waterbury for 12 to 14 inches, something like that. Alright, we are up to Sunbury, Pennsylvania here. Just going to get on Route 11 here and go over towards Danville, Pennsylvania. That's where we'll get on I-80. And the weather looks much better up this way. Just raining here. Maybe a little bit of sleet mixed in there. We got a temperature of 34 degrees. I took a look at the traffic map before the highway, and it looks like we're going to be doing good getting home. So far, it could change though. But traffic looks like it's moving well, all the way up into New York, so maybe we'll luck out. Sleet. A little bit of sleet coming down. Look at that old building across the street to the left. Wow. A lot of old homes right here. Let's see if I see a date on that building. I don't see anything. I don't see a cornerstone or anything. That looks pretty old though. if everything stays the same, I should be able to make it home by about 6 o'clock. Relax tonight and then back to work tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and I just got done changing a tire. You see I picked up a bolt or a piece of metal right here on the highway a couple miles south of here, and I kind of thought I hit something, so I checked my air pressure, tire air pressure monitor in the truck, and I could see the air pressure was going down on this back right tire. But I didn't realize that the spare is a different size than the rest of the tires. This is how it came from the factory. Didn't realize that. But this is a spare hub. Should be alright. It's a temporary one. It'll get me home. Yeah, luckily I was able to get off and get down into a Walmart Plaza here off exit 168 on 81 in Pennsylvania, Wilkes-Barre, and God, I'm pooped. That took me 2 hours to do that. The hardest part was getting the spare down and out, because it's been like that for 3 years. It's never been taken out from the factory. I'm so sopping wet, so not pleasant. Anyway, we're gonna get going. Hit the road. It's now 4:49. I probably would have been almost home by now. What is it doing that? Oh, because I got it in 4-wheel drive. It says to put it in 4-wheel drive low while you're changing the tire to help hold the truck in place. So let's put it back on 2-wheel. And not showing any air pressure on that back right, of course, because that's not the one that's matched up to the truck. Okay. I'm freezing. Let me put my seat heat on here. Oh. Let's put the steering wheel heat on too, because... Alright, where the heck are we on the map here? We're not in New York City. We are over here, and it looks, gosh darn it. Let's see. Yep, got a big accident on 81 North here, looks like. I would have been all past that and been almost home by now. Son of a gun. Anyway, that's how the cookie crumbles, so we'll see how it goes. I'll get home eventually. Get home eventually. 4-wheel drive low. I thought I put it back in 2-wheel. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was in low. I got to shift to neutral for it to shift back into 2-wheel. All right. Let's head on out of here. See what happens. All right, guys. So it is now February 28th. It is a Tuesday afternoon. We just had another storm. And, I'm here in Mexico, New York, at Speedy's Truck Stop, or Maple View, or whatever they call it now. I know it's changed hands. It's the 19. I guess it's part of Pilot's network. But anyway, we're here checking out the truck, doing a little pre-trip, and getting ready to take one more load up to Waterbury. Then we got to do a 34-hour on the road somewhere, and then do another load, and then go home and come back 2 days later and do 2 more loads. So yeah, kind of a slower schedule right now. And I guess we've had 3 to 5 inches of snow overnight, but the wind was so bad it blew it all away, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, I did make it home from my class finally that day last week. And I had 2 highway shutdowns One on 81, the northern part of 81 in Pennsylvania was closed, so I had to go around, which I took Route 6 west out to Route 11 and went north again. Went around that back up, and then I was almost home, and Interstate 88 was shut down, so had to get off and take Route 7 up towards my house. So finally made it home, and it was kind of a pain in the ass with that flat tire. And I dropped the tire off at the shop that I use for my pickup truck, and they couldn't fix it. They said it's had about a 5-inch piece of steel rod through it, and I believe they said it was like a safety pin for a trailer or something, you know, like that you put through the locking mechanism, the safety pin with a little clip on it, but it was a little bit bigger one, but it went into the tire sideways and unrepairable. So I was hoping to use them tires until next fall. I was going to run them through the summer, but that didn't work out, so we ordered 4 new tires, which I'm going to get put on next week. So I got the same exact tires that were on there, except without the white lettering. They were $200 a piece. That was on sale. If I wanted the white lettering exactly what I had, they were $392 a piece. So we went with the black wall. Save some money. Anyway, everything looking good on the truck here. We'll probably make another video here soon. I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end here. Thanks for riding along with me, and we'll see you on the next one. Everybody take care.